How's it going, guys? So as you can see by the title of the video, I'm going to be talking about how I'm going to read 52 books over the course of this year. It's one book a week, right? Part of the reason I'm doing this is because I found that successful people tend to read books. So if I emulate what successful people do, chances are I'll become successful. It's also the reason why I have a whiteboard, because I've noticed that a lot of YouTubers that are, have money and whatnot, that do like e-commerce and just like sales and whatever, they tend to have whiteboards to plan out their day. So I actually got that a while back. It's been really beneficial because I can write down everything that I need, just keep track of everything and whatnot. So as like a little update, I actually finished high school yesterday, which was January 17th. I graduated early so I could have time to kind of get ahead of everybody else that was my age, in my age group that I know and that I'm friends with and whatever, just so I can focus on my business. So this week, the book that I'm reading is Procrastinator's Handbook. As you can see, I've been procrastinating it because I've only read that much and I still got all of this left to do. That book's a little bit shorter than a lot of the other books that I'm going to be reading this year. The reason being is that I had school this week and I had work all this week and just all that. So I'm going to show you some of the other books that I've read and some of the ones I'm going to read. So here's just like my bookshelf. Here's all the ones that I've started to read. Well, most of this one I haven't started yet, but a lot of these I've actually started, gotten like, a few pages in. This one's inaccurate. I'm gonna restart this because I skipped around a lot on this book. So I'm gonna restart that one. Yeah, but a lot of these I've gotten maybe like 15, 20 pages in, haven't finished them. A lot of these about last year, so what I'm gonna do is actually go through and read the entire book in a week. And then the ones over here are some books that I've finished over the course of the past little under a year and a half. That's not all of them because I've had some people borrow books from me that I haven't returned them yet because they didn't read them. So I'm still waiting to get some of those back. All right. Yeah, so it's 52 bucks. I was telling someone about this at my work, right? And they had said, you should probably just read one a month. That's more practical. But I was like, no, I'm going to do one a week because I feel like that's a challenge. And a lot of the books that I'm reading are about business, sales, self-development, that type of stuff. So I'm not reading for fun. I'm reading for knowledge, right? And I mean, if you really think about it, a book a week isn't really that insane because you got people like Tai Lopez read like a book a day. To me, that's insane, right? Book a week, that seems totally normal to me, right? Yeah, so as I was saying, I got a couple other things I got to get done today. All right, real quick though. So with some of the books, I have a hard time concentrating sometimes. So what I've been doing, what I did with the last two books, is I'll find them either on YouTube or Audible. I have a free Audible right now because you get free 5 free books to listen to. So what I'm going to do with a lot of these books is as I'm reading it, I'm also going to listen to it at 2x speed. The reason I'm doing that is because just reading it, I'll often get distracted, and then if I'm listening to it and I'm not reading it as long, I'll get distracted. But if I'm reading as I read along, as I'm listening as I read along, chances are I'll have a way better chance at really getting into the book. And I've actually noticed this on the last two books that I read. That's what had happened. I'd really, really gotten into it. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing with a lot of them. This book that I'm reading now for this week, I wasn't able to find online anywhere to listen to, so I'm going to have to read it like normal, which is totally fine because it's a shorter book. But a lot of the other books I'm going to be reading, I'm going to be doing that because I also read fairly slowly when I'm not listening to anything. So listening to it at 2x speed while I read it is also going to increase my reading speed by quite a bit. So there's just tons of benefits of me listening and reading to it at the same time. A lot of you might not need to do that, but that's just something I found that's beneficial. And if you guys have trouble reading, you might want to try that out too. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed that video. I'll let you know when I get more stuff out and whatnot. Make sure to go follow my Instagram because I post what books I'm reading each week on there. So you guys want to keep up on that, go ahead and go there. I also post quite a bit in my Instagram story. A lot of it's like motivational quotes and whatever that I find because all of the pages that I follow on Instagram are like motivational pages, entrepreneurship pages, that type of stuff. So what I'll do is I'll put them in my story And not a lot of people actually respond to those. Like a lot of people in my life, like friends from high school, whatever, they'll respond, be like, "Yo, this is really cool," or they'll have like a sort of conversation or something. So yeah, go ahead and follow that. Make sure you also subscribe to this channel because that helps me out, and like the video if you want to. And have a great day, guys.